maturity is not your husband. Hear me again. A man who lacks emotional maturity is not your husband.
I personally don't know how that fully looks, but I want to side with you, because at the end of the day, personal maturity doesn't always come down to certain individuals, if that makes sense. But yeah, even the ones who have it sometimes lack it in certain situations, but that's neither here nor there. This is about to get wild. Y'all don't go nowhere.
Trigger warning for anybody who has been through any type of relationship abuse, because that is exactly what this video is about. I was sent a video this morning of a couple, and evidently last night they got into a very, very bad altercation.
Coward behavior. If we just coward behavior. Don't even think I've been that angry before to have the thoughts. I would never. I have to get out of there immediately. I know me. I'm never gonna do no shit like that, but I have to get out of there. You're a fucking coward.
So evidently the video that we just watched is of this couple here. Now, I want to go ahead and say that everything that glitters ain't gold, because of course we see this type of picture and we think that these are the happiest people on God's green earth. However, we just seen that even in beauty, there is darkness. Baby girl, first and foremost, you are beautiful. You are gorgeous. You are worthy. There is no reason that a man should be putting their hands on you, especially to the degree that this man did. Secondly, keep your sister around. Your sister did not give a fuck about her own safety because she was trying to save you. This was not your fault. This is not your fault. And if we're gonna blame a bitch about whose fault it is, it's his mama's fault. Because why the fuck?
I mean, I understand what standpoint you would be coming from, because if the women raised the boy, then yes. But I really can't side with it. I'd say it'd have to be the father's fault, because it wasn't a dude there. I'm not saying I know his lifestyle, but if they ain't no dude there with some sense showing them sense, then what you left with is a dude being raised by a woman. And then when he gets to a certain age, he'll understand that his power is more stronger than her. Because think about it, right? When they used to whip kids, after a certain age, the mother couldn't whip the kid no more. It didn't work. Her power wasn't strong enough. So after noticing that, he would turn out to be a person like this. Like she thought she could discipline me. I cried just because, to make her feel better, you know?
Did you raise such a piece of shit? Now, of course, we all knew that this was coming. His ass has been jailed for the video that I showed earlier. And honestly, I hope if the judge has any heart, they don't even let his ass out. Because what do you need to be let out for? This was not your first time doing this shit. It was just the first time somebody probably got it on camera. So evidently he goes by the name of Kid Capri. But after this story came out, why did more victims come out? And as if the first situation wasn't enough, now we have another victim coming forward stating that he SA'd her. Take tall, dark, and handsome, or tall, light, and handsome off of your checklist of niggas that's your type, because everything, once again, that glitters ain't gold. But then we have victim number 3 who comes forward and says, I'm grateful that this is finally coming to the light. I was involved with Capri Taylor from 2020 to 2021, and he subjected me to similar abuse. He threatened to harm my family and forced me to perform acts against my will. He once dragged me out of bed and threw me onto the floor simply because I didn't want to watch a movie. When he had an SRT, we got into a car accident due to his reckless racing. I begged him to stop. Instead, he told me to shut the fuck up. Moments later, we crashed into a tree. When the police arrived, he ordered me to lie and threatened to harm me if I didn't comply. Many other things transpired that I'm not comfortable enough to share, but no one should have to endure this kind of abuse. Justice for all survivors.
Yeah, I'm on your side all the way. It's just like, I don't even know how y'all would stop dudes like this. Only way is other men. And like, it's just fucked up to think, because this the type of dude that we tell women to stay away from, and then a family member beat him up or something, and she'll still take him back. Not to say that all of them was doing that, but this is the type of situation, because you didn't heard dudes had stories. Yeah, I used to beat up her boyfriend, and she just kept taking them back. You hear that story all the time. So it's awareness on both people's standpoint. Fellas, we got to start raising our sons. That's the only thing I could. I try to be in minds as much as I can. The first one, I can't see him because his mother don't like me, but that's neither here nor there. And this story isn't about me. It's about a piece of shit dude. Because you knew you were stronger than her. And you knew what you was doing because you continued to follow her while her sister was covering her. So you knew what you was doing. And the sister probably got a boyfriend that if you put hands on her, the boyfriend will come shake you. Legitly shake you. Maybe I'm wrong. Because it'd still be weird that the sister didn't call her boyfriend knowing what, you feel me? This is my sister. The handle there. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. And if y'all know any people like this, get them out of here, man. Real talk.